Hey, what's up, everybody? Kendrick Kid here, and this is a movie review video on this channel. As you may have seen in my About section, I will be doing movie reviews, reactions, as well as other things on this channel, and this is one of them. So, we're going to talk about Wonder Woman. So, before we get into what I thought about this movie, let me just say a little bit about these reviews themselves. I am by no means a movie critic. I have no idea the difference between the first, second, third act, none of that shit. I don't fucking know it. I'm just a regular dude who likes to watch movies. That's what I got Netflix for. I love watching movies. I love sitting on my ass. I like the shit. So, I want to tell you guys my opinion of the movie. Yes, I know Rotten Tomatoes gave Wonder Woman an amazing score. I don't care about what Rotten Tomatoes or any movie critic has to say about a movie because what I like in a movie, I like in the movie. You may not like it. I'm just giving you my perspective. Um, This review is spoiler free, as you can see from the title, and spoiler free on the bottom of the screen. So, going into Wonder Woman, I already knew probably that I would like it. I'm a DC fanboy as well as a Marvel fanboy. You can like both. But when it comes to my superheroes, DC is my favorite. I'm a huge Superman fanboy, as you may know from my name, the Candor Kid, Superman related. And I absolutely loved Man of Steel and BVS, Batman versus Superman. I loved it. I don't care what anybody thinks. They were great movies. So, going into this, I was already a little biased. But sitting down and watching this movie, I was stunned. This movie definitely deserves the 93% or whatever that Rotten Tomatoes gives it. This movie was awesome. Complete badassery. Gal Gadot, amazing as Wonder Woman, like we already know from all the Justice League trailers that we've seen and Batman vs. Superman. From the beginning to the end of this movie, it was gorgeous. The filming, the scenery, the cinematography, this whole movie was just visually stunning to look at. I loved that. I love when a movie brings me in and makes me a part of it, and Wonder Woman definitely did that. The first shots of Themyscira, where Wonder Woman lives, were great. Oh my God. As you saw from the trailer and all that good stuff, Wonder Woman's home island, Themyscira, gorgeous. Um, it was great. All the scenes that they had on Themyscira were awesome. From when we first see little Diana freaking running through the streets to when Diana and Steve left in order to go take on evil. So that was great. The fight scenes were magnificent. From the initial training scenes that they had, where these Amazonians are ducking and diving off horses, flipping through the air. It's nuts. I loved it. It was great. Um, it was awesome. And then you move into that, into Diana growing up, and then her leaving and getting into the war. And the first time we see Wonder Woman go into battle in the front, and the Wonder Woman music starts playing, you know, that I can't even do it. I'm not even gonna try. I just embarrass myself. But the Wonder Woman music starts playing, I had goosebumps. I had the chills. It was I loved it. I was so pumped for her to just start kicking ass, taking names, putting them motherfuckers in the dirt. Like, she fucked some people up in this movie, like straight up. Like, it was dope as shit. Not gonna lie, fucking loved it. And pardon my language, I curse in a lot of my videos. Get used to it. All right, let's get into some characters right now. Obviously, Gal Gadot, gorgeous, 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 beautiful woman. She's stunningly gorgeous in this movie, and they definitely play on that throughout this movie. How gorgeous she is, how pretty she is, blah blah blah. All the characters are swooning. Um, It's awesome. It's cute how naive she is to the world because she's been on Themyscira for so long, her whole life, and she doesn't know anything about the outside world. Like, she hadn't seen a watch before, she hadn't seen a man before, she hadn't seen snow before. Like, and it was crazy her interactions with Chris Pine, Captain Steve, um, Trevor, their interactions and scenes where he's explaining shit and she's just taking it in, having all these questions like, like a little kid, like, but that kind of thing was great. I loved it. It was definitely good to see in this movie. Robin Wright, as everyone knows, she was in Princess Bride, Forrest Gump. She was Jenny, and most recently she's in House of Cards, which I absolutely love as well. I love Robin Wright. She's great. And she's also great as Diana's trainer. She's like the head trainer, the general, if you will, right below the queen. Her name is Antiope, I think. She definitely played the part the way it needed to be played. You needed to have a strong, physically fit, and she had to have a presence that displayed such badassery, and I think it did. I really think they did that very well. And she definitely was a goddess in this movie. Badass, as we barely see her in the trailers, but when we do see her in this movie, it's awesome. I loved it. All right, the next character we're going to talk about is Connie Nielsen's character, Hippolyta, the queen, I believe, of Themyscira. And she is definitely the protective mother figure, because you can definitely tell that she knows who Diana really is, and she knows that it's going to put her in harm's way. So she's definitely protecting her child, Oh, she doesn't want her to train, she doesn't want to do this, that, and the other. And she definitely played that well. You know how? Because I fucking hated her. God, I fucking can't stand her. She's like, me, I don't want her doing this. Like, I fucking hated it. I did not like it. And you know what? I get it. I get why she was doing it, but at the same time, we all know who Diana becomes. She becomes Wonder Woman and starts kicking ass and taking names, and we're all screaming inside like, "Woman, let her be who she is, man." That's what we're thinking. So, I didn't like her, but at the same time, she was definitely necessary part of the movie. Chris Pine, he's great as Captain Steve Trevor. He's charming and fucking hilarious. Dude is funny. The witty remarks he had throughout the movie with Diana and other people. Amazing actor. I love his films. And I definitely thought he was perfect for this role. So that's all I really have to say about him. You just have to watch the movie because there's a lot that dives deep in this character, and he's great. Danny Huston plays German General Erich Ludendorff, who happens to be a real guy, I guess, in the war. I didn't know that coming into this, and I just looked him up, and I found him, and it's pretty cool. But Danny Huston definitely played this part well. His look, the dude is a very menacing looking dude. And his demeanor definitely portray a heinous and villainous character throughout the movie, and you definitely understand how he's the bad guy. Next, we have Elena Anaya, I believe. She played Dr. Poison, the one coming up with all of the chemicals for this weapon that they're trying to fucking just kill everybody with. She's definitely one of the bad characters as well, and she definitely has an eerie feeling to her. She's creepy as shit. That mask she fucking uses to cover up part of her face that got all melted off or whatever from all these chemicals that she uses. She's a chemist. That's creepy as shit, and it definitely helped create that negative antagonistic feeling that you get with a movie character. And the rest of the motley crew that Steve and Diana end up gathering together, they were freaking awesome. They worked well together, and they were a great addition to the movie. All right, one thing that I will suggest that you don't do is go into any IMDb, Google search, or whatever your search engine is, and look up the cast of this movie. As people know, things can be definitely spoiled if you do that. So go into this movie not looking at any of that, because it definitely hurt me. I definitely spoiled some things just by doing some research for this video prior to going to see the movie. And it definitely spoiled something for me. I knew it was coming a mile away. But I think if you don't do that, it just won't hit you as quickly as it hit me. So I wouldn't do that. But honestly, I don't mind spoilers. I'll watch a spoiler video before I watch an episode on TV or a movie. I don't care. I didn't do that with this, but I usually do back in the day when I used to watch all that kind of stuff before TV show, like Smallville or Battlestar Galactica, stuff like that. So I wouldn't do that. It doesn't work out, so I refrained from doing that. Overall, I love this movie. It definitely deserves the praise that it's been given since the first reviews came out a couple days ago. It's definitely the best DCEU film out right now. I think the Dark Knight movies definitely hold themselves pretty high as well, but this movie definitely is one of the better DCEU films, even better than Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel, in my opinion, since I love those movies as well. But there you go, guys. That's my review. It's the review of a dude that just likes to go see movies. So if you enjoyed, and if you enjoy movie reviews, please subscribe. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment down below what you thought about the movie. And I hope to see you back here with me talking about movies, TV shows, or whatever. Have a good night or day or wherever you are. Kendrick it out.